Okay, let's talk a little bit about innovation. There was a huge sea change shift in the 90s when McKinsey asked in 1991, do you want to be a category innovation leader or do you want to be a category innovation follower? Believe it or not, 26% answered, we want to be followers. By the end of the decade, as you can tell, 95% said, we want to be category innovation leaders. That was a big shift. Now, there were many factors that drove this change. China, increased competition, and let's not forget the internet. But it was also due to books like Clayton Christensen's The Innovator's Dilemma, which was released in 1997. But the biggest change occurred the following decade. In 2001, Apple was a company on the ropes. Its revenues had declined $3 billion. And then it introduced the iPod. And then in 2007 came the iPhone. And in 2010 came the iPad. And in a little over a decade, Apple went from a loss-making company to the world's most valuable corporation. That is an innovation success case study. That is huge. In fact, by 2012, the Wall Street Journal plowed through all these SEC documents and discovered that the word innovation had been used 33,000 plus times, which was an increase of 64% over 5 years earlier. What happened 5 years earlier? The iPhone was introduced. The iPhone was introduced 5 years earlier. That same year, Forbes said, Apple's iPhone business is larger than all of Microsoft. Now you know why you've seen Bill Gates all over the news media drinking recycled wastewater. The man is trying to commit suicide. And I would too if I saw that happen to my company. Recycled wastewater. You know where that's been. Let's talk about an innovation case study for a moment. Since 2009, I've been on the circuit talking about Domino's Pizza Tracker. I hope the message is sinking in. People want control over the process, and there's no better way to engage with the consumer than this cool tracking app. And then in 2010, they came up with a campaign that admitted that their pizza used to taste like cardboard. Now that's a remarkable reinvention strategy, don't you agree? Can you name any other company that has publicly admitted that their products used to suck? Can you? No. That's reinvention for you. Then earlier this year, in May, they introduced a driver tracking app. Now the process of tracking is complete, from the oven all the way to the delivery. And then in June, they came up with the most remarkable announcement ever. You could tweet the pizza emoji and have a pizza delivered automatically. Now that's cool, really. So, but what does this mean for the bottom line? And that is really the most important determinant, don't you agree? Domino's is growing at quadruple the pizza industry category rate. And its profit growth rate is very heady as well. So think about that. The bottom line is, relentless innovation drives financial success. That's what it's all about. Now, I hope that I gave you a little inspirational lift today, because that's my job. It is my job to lift you up and think about the positive things in life. The most important ingredient for innovation success is to have an open mind. Have an open mind. I want you to remember the words of the immortal Robin Williams, who once said, "I went to rehab in the wine country just to keep my options open." Connect with me on LinkedIn, follow me on Twitter. I hope you found this inspiring, and remember, the future is bright. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
Michael. Thank you, thank you. Here, let me. Michael Tchong.
Thank you, thank you.